Hey everyone, it's me again. I am building a little cottage today. So this little cottage, I saw a post of inspiring to build and I thought, hey, better go with it. And we'll see, it's actually a tiny home. I really enjoy the tiny home. Yes, everyone says it's OP because double skill points, double relationship gains, but this is actually the tier 2. So even though we still get the relationship, or not the relationship gains. We get the skill gains, but we don't get all those extra features. We still have lower bills. We still feel fine all the time and whatnot, but there's not the double gardening, the double relationship. It's just, I guess, a regular tiny home. I think it turned out to be around 63 tiles, otherwise 64 for sure. So the plan was I wanted this to feel kind of like free style, just kind of, someone's coming in and they just want to live the best life. They want to do arts and learn about, the sky. They want to paint and they want to read. And I was thinking maybe they could be a writer, but I found that there wasn't really enough room for a desk inside. So we do have books, easel, garden pots, and telescope. So we're starting off pretty good with some good some good skill gains. And then we're gonna see it's cute. This is one of actually my favorite colors, and I wish that we had a teal in like the content area where we can choose what color we would like. It would just be so much more helpful if we had a teal, or like even if we could choose a light color or a dark color. And I guess that would come down to like a personal preference, but this color is my favorite and I wish we had more of it. Just adding some outside decorations. I'm not very good at landscaping and it's something that I've been trying to work on and trying to get better at, but it's just something I struggle with. So we do have the outside, and the roof is also something you can see that it's clipping, and that is one of my pet peeves. I'm working on that as well. I think everyone needs to start somewhere, and somewhere is better than nowhere at the end of the day. So here I am placing those pots down, and then we have the microscope. Yay for a small microscope. It doesn't take up the whole lot. That was super handy. And then so now we're going inside, and I found out that it was a little too small, so I had to make it bigger. I just needed a little more space inside. I do try to keep it down to the 32 tiles when I'm starting like a legacy challenge, just because I really enjoy those skill gains and I take full advantage of it. We're in the kitchen cooking dish after dish, and we're painting picture after picture and just typing away, writing something. I just love having those skill gains from the tiny living. Tiny living also has some of my favorite objects, but I thought in this build we could do some like cottage living, another one of my favorite packs, which is weird because I really dislike farming. I am not a farmer at all, and cottage living is one of my favorite packs because of the gardening and the cows and the chickens, and the pieces in cottage living are super cute, and I just really wanted this for this plot. I thought, even though we could like have some modern area, some modern items and whatnot, I still wanted that old style feel. I also noticed, I don't know, I just upgraded my computer. I don't know, maybe with the lighting, I feel like they're finally doing more of a representation for the lights or the windows and the lights that come into it. I always liked with The Sims 3 when you would put the big window in and it would just light up everything. So again, maybe it's because I got a new computer, or maybe they did an update and it's better than the update that came out with the high school years, that's for sure. So we have a double bed. Again, I am hoping that the scoot works if they end up having a significant other. Seasons windows, favorite. Cottage living door, favorite. These are some of my standards. I wish I had different loves, but same old, go with what you love. Also, Paranormal Pack. I've never played with the ghosts, but I love some of their items. Some of my favorite items are the Paranormal Pack items. So here we are. They don't have a TV in this build. I didn't really want a TV. Again, I wanted them to focus on like maybe finding themselves, just exploring new hobbies and things. So that's where that was. Okay, so now we're putting down some more of these items. Again, loving the paranormal pack. And I really wish we had more matching kitchen and dining areas. Like, I would swatches, please. Can I just have multiple packs across the board that have matching swatches? That's all I ask for. And it's not what we're getting. So that's what I was kind of struggling with here. I thought, well, maybe if I put that, then I can put a little computer or we can put a TV, but I didn't want that. I didn't want any of that. And now I'm trying to figure out like a bookshelf. Again, we're focusing a lot on like the hobbies, a lot of skill building and spending your time, like just rediscovering your passions. I guess I took a break from that and I skipped again. Look, tiny living, one of my favorites. And I thought maybe some like gardening items, but then I didn't want to overcrowd the area. And I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but I could not get items to sit on these shelves. And I was just struggling with this and I was really disappointed. I think these were um, snowy escape shelves, and it's just frustrating. Scrap that. We ended up going with the new modular items from the high school years. I do love Dream Home Decorator items. Dream Home Decorator, Tiny Living, Paranormal, Cottage Living, and some Seasons. Core items. I can't live without them. I wish I could. I'm just a creature comfort. I just have to have the same things. I really am trying though to move out of my comfort zone and do different builds. I wanted to find a rug. I just wasn't sure. I really like that the couch and the table and the chairs, they all have patterns and they're bright and they're colorful. And so I really wanted a rug to kind of tie that in. And I knew if I added another pattern, it would just become a little more busy than I anticipated, and I just wasn't a fan. I also wasn't sure about having like a dark wall inside, but I decided, you know what? I do like it. And then once I add the light in just a little bit, it really warms it up and just makes what I think. I love this little area. Could I survive in a tiny home? No. Can this person survive in a cute little tiny home? Heck yes, they can. So here we are. I wanted another light, but then of course, creature comfort, gotta do the same thing, different day. Get the little lights, add some more lights. Here we are looking for those rugs again. Again, I wish, I don't know, with someone, I have nearly all of the packs, and I still feel like I cannot find items that I want to use. I do use some custom content. I shy away from early access and subscribing. I try to utilize free custom content. I did did donate to someone because they have the best, in my opinion, custom content. So I downloaded a bunch of that last night, but we're just finishing up. I ended up cutting that out. That way we could cut that down so we could get to the tiny living. And then I thought, oh, let's add some cute little things. And I also added a rocking chair. Now I didn't add anything like knitting, but I did add cross stitch inside. So here we are, just finishing up, adding a little light, finishing up, and it's pretty much done. I did add some cute little, I did add some traits to the lot. That way we could just really hammer home those cooking and skills. And landscaping, I'm not the best landscaper. I wish I was. I'm practicing. Practice makes perfect. You have to keep practicing. And I think that's important. You should always keep trying. And if you don't know whether or not to try, well, you should, because that's just where we are in life. You know, if you don't try something new, or you don't push the boundaries, or you don't try to improve, then you can't, you know? So here I am making YouTube videos on a, Wednesday night after I got home from work, and, just enjoying this because I enjoy making videos and I enjoy telling stories, and I think the Sims are really cool. And so I'm just gonna keep winging it and keep doing it and enjoy it. Um, Here we are finishing up the bathroom. I sometimes lack attention to detail, so I kind of skip things and, just kind of bugger it up. But yeah, this is the house and it's just about done. So from here, I'll let you finish off